Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Herik Sanjaya from 5PD English Department. Today, I will give presentations about developing and the hypothesis and the title for the experiment. Let's begin. First, about the definition of the hypothesis. According to Zitmuth, 1997, a hypothesis is a proposition or the conjecture that has not been proven that attentively explains facts or the phenomena, as well as possible answer to the research questions. From these definitions, we can take the conclusion that not all the research using the hypothesis, only for the hypothesis testing research, but for the exploratory research not using a hypothesis. What is the hypothesis testing research? Hypothesis testing research is one stage of the quantitative approach. The process of research using the formulas and the statistical calculation. But for the exploratory research, it is types of the social research. Only provide the little definitions or the little explanations about the concept of the process in research. So make our easier to understanding about the hypothesis, look at this picture. The guy is clearly there. There is two answer for this question. The answer is the sky is clearly done. It will rain or not. The conjecture the sky will rain or not, it's called the hypothesis. If the sky a few moments later will rain fall, the hypothesis is true. But if there is not raining, a few moments not raining, the hypothesis is false. So from this picture or from these animations, we can take the conclusion that hypothesis is the only provide the temporary answer. Next, about the hypothesis is the foundation of the experiment. The development of the hypothesis is the first step in the designing and the conducting an experiment. It means that one of them is to formulate a problem. After the formulating the problem, the researchers have to the opportunity to provide the temporary answer related to the problem in the research. So the hypothesis for the hypothesis testing, it is the first step that before we are going to doing the experiment, because the after because we are going to the experiment, we must provide the temporary answer. The temporary answer is called for the first step before we are going to the experiment. Next is the hypothesis should be clear, specific, and testable. What does it mean? It means that a good hypothesis with the criteria. First, about the develop using the existing theories, we can make the clear, the logical explanations to the concept about our the hypothesis. The logical explanation or the previous research result. For the direction, the hypothetical the variable relationship is developed through the result of the previous studies. But if the hypothesis is the new, for there is no the theory, the logical the explanation must be construct this the hypothesis. Next, the hypothesis clearly show the meaning. It means that the hypothesis must be clear about the logical the explanations. The third, the hypothesis must be testable. Testable is mean that can be tested in analytical tools or the available to test them. And the fourth, the hypothesis is better than the competition hypothesis. It means that hypotheses are better than the competitive hypothesis if they can explain and predict better. It is sourced from our PPT, from the Andika, from the theoretical, and develop our hypothesis. Thank you very much. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.